Hey, Happy New Year. So I am back today again because I have found out about a men's group, a men's support group that's geared specifically to men. And I wanted to make sure that all the men who need this group, who need to be in fellowship with other men to help them elevate as men, I wanted to make sure that we got the word out so that you guys can go and participate in this group. So I am about to bring the person whose group it is, who it who was inspired to create this group, and we're going to talk a little bit with that person so that we can get you guys in tune and connected, and you can have the opportunity to benefit from this men's group. I am going to bring Mr. Marvin Treadwell to the stage.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey, you get hand claps and snaps.
What's
All
going
right,
on? What's
guys.
going on? I need that. Appreciate you.
So, go ahead and tell us just a little bit about yourself and what made you create this group.
Of course, I'm born and raised in Chicago. Uh, I always had a passion to help people. I always had a passion to think outside the box. So, life teaches you some things, and when life teaches you some things, you have a choice. And I made a choice to. I wanted to have a better perspective on life. So, God allowed me to embark on the journey, and throughout that journey, I just learned some things, and I feel like I just need to share it with the men. So that's the reason why I push for the past because I understand uh, what we can go through on a daily basis, whether you're incarcerated or not. It's a constant struggle as a black man to try to stay sane in society. So I just want to help assist you to pull out the tools that you already possess to maintain a stride as you continue on your journey. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us who are the people that you are looking for to join. If a man is listening right now, who is the man? Describe the man who you want to come to this meeting, to this organization, to benefit from it.
Um, Essentially, any man that deep down desire a better outcome with self, not with everybody around him, but with self. You desire a better outcome with self. This is the place for you. But I want to keen in onto a specific group of individuals, which is those that was formerly incarcerated. Those men, I have a special place in my heart because I myself was recently incarcerated and I did 25 years in prison. So I understand the struggles of that.
Mhm.
So with that, uh, I understand what level of brotherhood can put a person in life when it comes to surviving this world. And you have a brother that got your back and he understands the struggle. So he gonna lift you and vice versa while y'all go through the journey and whatever that journey may be. So yeah, I just want to expound on that with my brothers and see if we can get the understanding of who you are and where you're going. And in turn you can better help the community. You know what I'm saying? And whatever your community may be, if your community is your household, um, and that household is going to have to go out and be who they're going to be, right? So therefore, who you got to be is important. Who you
Mhm.
need to be is important because you will give what you have to those that you love, and they're going to go out and give it to whoever they encounter. So those are the pieces that we need to identify with themselves in order to understand that anything that the offspring do or your legacy do is an extension of you. So you're the root of what could be the greatest thing in your life.
Okay, so my next question is, you described the men who should get involved. You talked about the ones who you're looking for and who hold a special place in your heart because
Mm-hmm.
of your history. So tell me, what can they look to experience in being a part of this group? Like, how can this elevate them? How can this help them? How can this, advance them as a man? Like, what are some of the things they can expect to do? I'm not saying tell us all the deep, dark secrets, but just
Right.
a brief overview of the
Yeah.
things that they can look to benefit from the program.
Well, um, I'm no scholar, right? But I understand the mind of a man. So when we embark on the journey of manhood in all its forms, we may say we may have a conflict here and a conflict there. We may uh, restore relations. We may build relations. We may be a conflict to those that may deem it to be so, but that's not the intent. So the whole ideal is to allow men to really understand their purpose. Try to figure out what tools I need to sharpen up, what tools I don't have that I need, what tools I do I possess, I don't know I have. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And to be around men, like it's to understand a man's journey, you got to understand it within yourself and to just know that a lot of men struggle with everyday activity and they don't know how to be vulnerable, around his woman or around his kids because he'll feel as though that uh, they'll look at him lesser than what they should be. You know what I'm saying? So the struggle that you go through is it's in depth, it's deep. We hold on to a lot, and where's our outlet? You know what I'm saying? Whether you was doing time in the institutions and you come home, you need an outlet, or if you've been working a 9 to 5, you got X amount of kids, whatever the case may be, life just beating you down. Where's your outlet? We
Hmm.
need an outlet. And if you feel like this is the place you can come and get that outlet, then yeah, come through. Uh, it's a no judgment whole arena. It's confidential. Um, it's just men understanding men really sitting back and say, hey man, I got something on my mind. I got an issue. I'm going through with this and I've been going through with that and whatever it is, let's just figure it out. But the spiritual base behind it. You know,
Hmm.
uh it's to tap into attributes that it's not predominant on a daily basis. So I had to understand how to tap into attributes I never once cared for, once had to use, or I used it, but not really dealt with it down the road. But now it's starting to come about, and it's coming about in this stage of my life, or at this period of my manhood where I'm on this journey and I'm experiencing these things for the first time. So yeah, it's you got to recognize it. Yeah, so that's what you can come and get if you so choose.
So it sounds like it's going to be some bonding happening at this in this circle,
Yeah.
in this group. It sounds like it's going to be some building up of the men in this group.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it's going to be some trauma, help with dealing with trauma issues,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's going to be somewhere where a man who feels that he needs growth, he can grow in this arena in a no judgment zone area
Mm-hmm.
where he can express
Absolutely.
how he's feeling and work through those issues. That's what I'm hearing.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
if you are not in tune, I'm going to show the flyer right now. And we also have an Eventbrite link up. And if you want to get in touch with Mr. Marvin Treadwell, can you tell them how to get in touch with you at this time?
Well, you can contact me at my number 708-733-8076, or you can email me at Marvin Treadwell, MarvinTreadwell, 944 at gmail.com. Um, I'm residing at the church on 100 14th and Vincennes, the CHRC, uh, incorporated with Live Free. So I'm available between the hours of I would say 10 to 12:30 weekly between Mondays and Fridays. You come through, you can call me, you can text me. If you're really trying to get in tune and be a part of the man's group, give me a holler.
Okay, so you can see it in the top corner by my face. You can see the actual flyer. He's just giving you his information. And then I am going to I'll go off screen. And while I'm off screen, I would like for you to do um, what I would say a call to action for the men, letting men know about the group, letting them know how to get in contact with you, letting them know the growth they can expect to happen for themselves. And I'm going to go off screen because I'm going to play this out again for people to be able to see and get in tune with what you have, because I believe that this is a great thing for the men. This is a great thing because us sisters, we got so many places that we could go for the help that we need, but we need more places for the men to go where they can be vulnerable and they can grow amongst other men, to help them with what they need
Mm-hmm.
and the resources that they need. So I'm gonna go off screen and I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your thing. All right.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. To the men out there, uh, the reason why I started the man's group once again because I was incarcerated from 17 to the age of 25 for murder and armed robbery. I spent 25 years in prison, and I recently just came home for a year, and I've been out a year. So my journey, once I was birthed into this world, the natural order of things was rolling, right? I do, and I believe this stopped for me when I got locked up. So when I get out, 25 years later, the natural order of things started to continue to roll. So everything that I posed to go through in all my points in life, I'm going through it, and it's hitting me in all points. And I had this moment, and I'm like, man, and I was sitting with my phone in my hand, and I was asking myself, who can I call to talk about these issues, right? And I'm like, I got people that I can call, but who can really understand me, man? So, and I always felt like, hey, man, look, my best teachers from my personal experience was me being behind them walls, right? And it was a level of understanding that you had. It was a level of brotherhood that was so profound. It had meant something, right? Yeah, it was all, you had your highs and lows, but man, we men, we have our disagreements and we have our fallout. This is what that is, but you can never understand, never can take that brotherhood from you because it's something that bonds you together when you're going through the hardest time of your life, when you going through all levels of emotion and you can't show it. You know what I'm saying? You can't expose it, but you got a motherfucker that's got your back and he know what's up and you gonna rock it out with him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing time with him. This is what that is. You did 6, 7 different joints with this guy. You know what I'm saying? This the roadie, But it was a period when I had went to Kiwani and I ran across this brother named Jermaine Brown, and he had a group. Uh, it was a peer led, and it was called uh, Trauma Unit. And when I tell you that it was profound. To where multiple men was coming in, and they was coming in with the intent to mess with their homie. You know what I'm saying? Because they homie, he came in, he heard something, he got something edifying. I was like, man, I like that. Let me tell my homie about it. And it was coming to the point to where uh, I graduated, and there was another class. You know what I'm saying? Because and it sparked something in because it's like men need this. We need this, man. We need this because there's so much pressure on our shoulders that when we gonna have time to be vulnerable? We built it up in our head to where we can't be vulnerable, and we lash out in ways that we shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? So in this space, you get to try to figure out how can I do it better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to give up, but I'm just saying how can I do it better for me that keep me sane and keep me at peace. So uh, that's what I'm trying to provide. Let's put our heads together, with the experience that we got and the maturity level that we have. Let's put it on the table. Let's figure how can we be better men on this journey of manhood. It's a rough road, no doubt. Heavy as head to wear the crown, the whole 9 yards, man. It's a tight fight all around the board. But we strive for something. We on this earth for something. We pressing forward for something. And if it's hitting you, like, man, I want to see what's up, or I'm going through something, and I need that space. And that's the space I got for you. That's the space I got for you. Um, so, my journey since I've been out, though God got me, no doubt. And I think the spiritual foundation that our mothers planted us since we was a kid, it kept us at bay. If we still alive to this day, it because that those seeds that was planted, those prayers that was being prayed for, it allowed us to be at this place. But he ain't done with us. He got something for us. We in position that we in for a reason. It's not a happenstance. It's not like, oops, I tripped up on it. No, it's for a reason that we here. We stand for something. You know, but we shouldn't be beaten down on this journey just to feel love, just to feel appreciated. Uh, we shouldn't feel like we only matter when it's a matter need to be handled. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, and also to speak about Jermaine, he got the unnecessary university thing, so he kicking his thing off good. And then even with T, it's she came into my life as a friend, but the energy that she give is a lot. It's good. It's because the therapy that she does when it comes to her occupation as a masseuse, and then she do the facials. I don't know the name of that, but you get it. That's therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like we need that as men. We need the massages. We need that release. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we need to get pampered, but we need a place where we can treat the body once we beat the body up for working the slave. You know what I'm saying? Relax the mind, take a load off the whole 9 hours, whatever it may be. So that's the piece that I give. That's the space that I provide.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for listening to what he has to say. I am grateful that these men have a space now. And how often should they expect to meet to come to this? Because I feel like this is the ER for the guys. This they what you call it, the clinic that you go to. Um, that's not the hospital. What's the little express joints that you go to?
You talking about the clinics, the board of health?
No, y'all know what I'm talking about. This is that spot for the guys. So this
Oh,
is where
okay.
they can go and they can get what they need, and then now they can get back to life. So it's giving them that release, it's giving them that outlet, it's giving them that safe space to deal with the issue. And we've, I want to say, in the last few months, we have lost some of our men to suicide. And I think that this is a great space for our men to have a mental rehab with other men and be able to bond in that manner where they can help uplift each other. So I think that this is a great space for that. And thank you so much for coming on. and talking to everybody. And we'll be putting this information out. There is an Eventbrite link that you can go and sign up and get in. So it says Real Men Presents. What is the name of it?
Support group, men
Yeah,
support group.
Men Support Group. Real Man presents a men support group. So go ahead and get your. It's a free event,
Yeah,
free Eventbrite
free,
ticket,
because
so
come
that
through.
you'll know that you're coming. And it's up on Eventbrite, and it's under T's Traveling Spot Parties. So go ahead and go and enjoy the fellowship with the men. And like you said, if you're just getting out, if you've been incarcerated, this is truly the space for you to grow as a man, for you to get resources, for you to deal with those different issues that you weren't able to deal with, but with men who understand you and understand where you've been. So
Yeah,
thank you so much
yeah.
for joining me today. And I hope that anybody that has been watching, that you have been taking care of yourself and that you are getting information from the businesses and the organizations that I am interviewing so that you can know that these are the resources that are out there for you and these are the businesses that are out there for you so that you can get the things that you need. And don't hesitate to share this with somebody who may need it. You got somebody that's going back and forth, in and out. This would be the perfect group for that man. Thank you so much. I love y'all, and I hope that you are taking care of yourself. Thank you, Mr. Marvin Treadwell. And
Peace.
make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We are looking to get 1,000 followers so that we can get monetized because we got to keep this going. We got to keep being able to put this out there. We
Hell
always
yes.
and we want
Hell,
to make sure that we're able to spread the word about each and everything that we have out here for our people, for the community. We want to be able to spread the word. And we know we got to pull them dollars together. So all you got to do is like, share, and subscribe. And baby, we can get some of those dollars. All right. So have a great evening. I love you guys. Have a great evening. Shalom. Ooh, hold on.